Today we are doing Saxon 2, Lesson 84, and we're learning how to write numbers in expanded form. Look at this top picture. What number could we write to represent this picture? Remember, our large squares, they represent 100. Our sticks, they represent our tens. And our small cubes, they represent our ones. The picture that I have drawn shows the number 327. 327. We can write this number in expanded form like this. 1, 2, 3. 3 hundreds plus 2 tens, which is 20, and 7 ones. 300 plus 20 plus 7 is 327. If I was to add all of these up, 100, and I know there's 7 there, so I'm just going to put that there. 7 plus all these zeros, that's 7. 1 1 is a 2. 3 ones is 3. 327. Mathematicians like to decompose numbers to show the parts that are used to make that number. To make 327, we need 300, 20, and 7. Kind of like our place value chart. Use these pictures to help you. Look at this picture. What number can we write to represent this picture? Start with your hundreds. 400. Do I have any tens? Nope. And I have how many ones? 2 ones. 402. We can write this number in expanded form. 400 plus, we don't have any tens, so we don't even have to add them in. We wouldn't write 0. 400 plus 2 equals 402. If I was to line it up and add 2 plus 0 is 2, bring my 0 down, 402. Last one. Look at this number, or this picture. What number can we write to show this picture? I have 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tens and 0 ones. This is the number 150. To write this number in expanded form, start with your hundreds. How many did we use? Only 1. And fill in the zeros. 1 100. How many tens? 5. 5 tens is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Fill in your 0. 100 plus 50. Do I have any ones? Nope, I don't even need to add it. 100 plus 50 equals 150. Now let's try this practice. No picture this time. How do you think I'm going to write the number 582 in expanded form? We say that is equal to, start with your hundreds. I have 5 hundreds. Now move on to your tens place. How many tens? 8 tens. And how many ones? 2. 500 plus 80 plus 2 is equal to 582. You start with your number, fill in those zeros to fill the space. How do you think we're going to write 913 in expanded form? Start with your hundreds place. 9, fill your zeros in, 900 plus, now your tens, 110. And how many ones? 3. 900 plus 10 plus 3 is equal to 913. How are we going to write 460 in expanded form? Start with your hundreds. 400. Now your tens. 60. 6 and fill in a 0 for that place value. And then, do we have any ones? Nope, so we don't have to include it. 400 plus 60 is 460. How about 209? How do we write that in expanded form? 200, 0 tens. How many ones? 9. One more, my friends. 57. How do we write that in expanded form? This one is our tens place, not our hundreds. 57. We have 5 tens, so fill in your 0. And how many ones? 7. 50 plus 7 is 57. Remember, my friends, this is showing our pictures. We have 5, oops, I'm doing my hundreds. 5 sticks to show 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then 7 cubes to show my 7. 57. 50 plus 7. Here's my sticks and my cubes. Looking at this number, which digit tells us the number of hundreds? Think of which place value. Think of which number each is in. Think of our place value chart like in calendar. Where's our hundreds? The hundreds, number 1. Which digit tells us the number of tens? The 4. The tens is in the middle. And then the digit that's last are ones. 3 ones. Hundreds, tens, and ones. Now I want you to get out your scrap piece of paper, blank piece of paper. We're going to practice it by ourselves. I first want you to write the number 481. We're going to write this number in expanded form. Start with our hundreds. How many hundreds? 4. There's 2 spaces left. Fill them with 0. 400 plus how many tens? 8 tens. Fill in your 0. 8 tens, 80. Plus 1 for 1. 400 plus 80 plus 1. Decomposing that number to tell me the hundreds, the tens, and the ones that we used. Now I want you to try 340. Start with our hundreds. 3 hundreds plus how many tens did we use? 4 and a 0, 40. Are there any ones in my number 340? Nope. 300 plus 40 is 340. Now let's try 865. How do we write that in expanded form? If you need to, friends, and need to draw yourself a picture to help, go ahead. Go to that one. How many hundreds? 800. How many tens? 60. And how many ones? 5. When we write in expanded form, we're decomposing that number, telling us how many hundreds, tens, and ones we used. This is expanded form. If the math problem asks you to write a number in expanded form, I should see the addition problem as your final answer. $106. How many hundreds? 100. How many tens? None. We don't need to include it. How many ones? Just 6. 100 plus 6 is 106. One more. 83. 83 equals how many hundreds? None. How many tens? 8. Fill in your 0. 80 tens. And how many ones? 3. 80 plus 3 is 83. Now, I wrote a number in expanded form. We're going to write the number for this expanded form on our paper. 500 plus 20 plus 7. We can draw pictures. We can also line it up. 500, 20, and 7. Make sure your ones always line up. I shouldn't see numbers floating all over. They shouldn't line up like this. Make sure they're always to the right as far as they can go. 7 plus 0 plus 0 is 7. 2 plus 0 is 2. And 5, nothing to add. Bring it down. 527. We could even read it. 500 plus 20 plus 7. 527. Many ways to solve this problem. Try 300 plus 80 plus 6. 3 digits, 3 sets of numbers, so my answer will have 3 digits. How many hundreds? 3. How many tens? 8. And how many ones? 6. 386. $600 plus 8. How many hundreds? 6. Are there any tens? Nope. And how many ones? 8. 600 plus 8. 608. I can check my work. I can even draw my pictures. 600s. 0 tens, 8 ones. $600s and 8 ones. Check. Last one, my friends. 900 plus 60. That equals 900, remember 3 digits, 6 tens, 0 ones, 960. Now let's do some more practice. Find the sheet. Should look like this. We are going to write the number for the expanded form first. We just did this on our paper. Notice we are only adding 3 digits together. So our answer is going to have 3 digits. Start with your hundreds. How many hundreds? 5. How many tens? 6. And how many ones? 7. 500 plus 60 plus 7 is 567. 200 plus 10 plus 9. How many hundreds? 2. How many tens? 1. And how many nines? 9. Number 4. 100 plus 90 plus 6. How many hundreds? 1. How many tens? 9. And how many ones? 6. Number 5. 700 plus 80 plus 5. How many hundreds? 7. How many tens? 8. And how many ones? 5. Try these next 5 on your own. Pause the video while you check your work. Did you get these answers? Now we're going to practice writing our number in expanded form. They did the first one for you. 149 is equal to 1 group of 100, 4 groups of 10, and 9 ones. Each of these is a 3-digit number, so we're adding 3 sets of numbers together. We're decomposing that number. 532. How many hundreds? 500. How many tens? 3 tens. And how many ones? 2. Number 8. How many hundreds? 7 hundreds. We have to show that number, 700. How many tens? 2 tens. 2 tens, 10 and 10 is 20. And how many ones? 8. 8 ones. Number 9. 314. How many hundreds? 3 hundreds. How many tens? 1 10. How many ones? 1 or 4 ones. Number 10. 873. Write that number in expanded form. How many hundreds? 8. How many tens? 7. And how many ones? 3. And my friends, for this number, remember, we can't just do 8 hundreds and 7 tens and 3 ones. So if I was to add 8, 7, and 3, 7 and 3 is 10, plus 8 more, that's 18. That doesn't equal the same number. Remember, you have to fill those zeros in. Hold that place to show that number. Try the last 5 on your own. Pause the video while you work. Did you get the right answers? Now find your guided practice 84A. You'll also need a ruler. For your name line, we're drawing a 3-inch line segment. Feel like a broken record. Make sure your 0 line, no matter where it is on your ruler, it kisses the dot. Now we have to draw 3 inches. So I'm going to measure, draw a dot above my 3, so I know when I connect my ruler line, this is a 3-inch line segment. For my date line, I'm drawing a 3.5 inch. I'm going halfway between 3 and 4. I'm not reaching 4, I'm going half. 0 and the dot, they kiss halfway between 3 and 4, 3.5. Draw my line, connect my dots. 3.5. Now, my friends, if I go too fast in this video as we work here, pause the video so you can catch up. Number 1, 45 children chose chocolate. 37 children chose vanilla. How many children is this altogether? Altogether. Clue word that we're adding up. We want to know a total. So here's my workspace. 45 plus 37, 7 plus 5, 12, carry my 1, 4 and 3 is 7 plus 1 more is 8. Now let's write our number sentence. 45 plus 37 equals 82. My answer is 82 children. They wanted to know how many children chose ice cream. Number 2, we're writing 437 in expanded form. What do we need to make 437? How many hundreds? 4 hundreds. How many tens? 3 tens. And how many ones? Oops, fill my 10. 7 ones. 400 plus 30 plus 7 is 437. we're going to write the number for 200 plus 60 plus 7. How many hundreds? 2. How many tens? 6. And how many ones? 7. Last, we're writing the number for 300 plus 8. How many hundreds? 3. Do we have any tens? Nope. But we still need a number in there to hold that place value to show us that we don't have any tens. And how many ones? 8 ones. We're only working with 3 digits for now in math. So I need to have a number that has 3 digits total. 300 plus 8 more is 308. Color the thermometer to show 26 degrees. Now remember, on the side of my thermometer, we have tens. We count by tens. But what do those little lines in between our tens do they stand for? Do they stand for 1? Well, if I count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, that doesn't work. Since there's not a lot of space, each line stands for 2. And we're going to 26. Start at your 20. Each line is 2, 22, 24, 26. Draw a line, color it down. (26°). It's afternoon. Means it's PM. What time is it? Look at your hour hand first. It's in between 3 and 4. Has it reached 4 yet? Nope. So that means it's still 3. Our minutes. When we count our minutes, and the minute hand is right on our clock face digits, we count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's 3:40 p.m. Now match the numbers with the words. 51. 150. 105. 501. What fractional part of this set of color tiles is red? How many red do we have? 3. How many total are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 out of 6, or 3/6, is red. I know we have 6 total tiles. How many are blue? 1, 2. 2 out of 6, or 2/6, are blue. Last is yellow. How many are yellow? 1. 1 out of 6, or 1/6, is yellow. Now find your answers. 27. 10 more. 37. 48 minus 10, 38. We're going backwards. 10 more means I'm adding more to 31. Counting by 10s, 31, 41. 10 less. I have less. They're leaving. I'm without them. 10 less than 57. 57 take away 10 is 47. Adding all of these digits together. Easy way, look for your 10. Here's 1. Here's 1. I'm left with the 5. 10, 20, 25. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. Carry my 1. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 6, 14. When you're ready, turn your paper over and try your homework. You can do this by yourself, or you can ask an adult for help. You can pause the video while you try by yourself. When you're ready, you can check your work with the answers. Pause the video while you check. Now we're going to do the homework together if you got stuck on any problem or need to know how it works. Number 1, 28 children chose strawberry. 57 children chose peach. How many children is this altogether? Altogether tells me I need to add 28 plus 57. 8 plus 7, 15, carry my 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 5 is 8. Let's write my number sentence. 28 plus 57 equals 85. 85 children. Write 163 in expanded form. We're writing our addition sentence. How many hundreds? 1 100. How many tens? 6 tens. And how many ones? 3 ones. Write the number for 300 plus 20 plus 9. Doing 3 digits, remember. If you need to draw your lines, remember, to help you remember. How many hundreds? 3. How many tens? 2. And how many ones? 9. 329. Now write the number for 400 plus 70. Remember, 3 digits. How many hundreds? 4. How many tens? 7. And how many ones? 0. In this problem, it's very important to add your 0 because if you didn't, your number would only be 447. If I added 40 plus 7, that would only be 47. I'm adding this. It's 470. Color your thermometer to show 28. 20. 10, 20. Remember, each little dash on our thermometer, it stands for 2 in between the tens. So 20, count by 2s, 22, 24, 26, 28. Draw your line and color the thermometer down. Now let's match your numbers. 280, 802, 82, 208. Read your numbers. What fractional part of this set of color tiles is red? How many reds do we have? Only one. Out of how many total? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 out of 4, or 1/4, is red. How many blue? 2 blue out of 4 total tiles. And how many are yellow? 1 out of 4 are yellow. Last ones. We just need to add 73 plus 10 more. My friends, if you need help and you need to do this adding, use your hundreds chart. 73, count by tens, add 83. 71, and we're taking away 10. We're going backwards. 71, 61. 10 more than 42, adding more. 52. 10 less than 38. 28. Let's look for a 10. 8 and 2 is 10. I know 5 and 5 is 10. My one's left. 10, 20, 21. You know, 8 and 2 is 10, plus 4 more is 14. I carry my 1. 8, 9, 10, 11.